Good morning. So this is not like a conducted, sort of accomplished, set out thing to say. So, um, I feel like there are things going on in this world that are privy to frequency permissions, mental conceptualizations that filter a person's sense of awareness into a place of understanding, or it doesn't. We have these languages and poetry and all these things to conjure your own inner sense of realities, perceptions beyond everyday common language, because with talking versus writing versus getting in line with how you interact with reality and yourself, they all are different, and we all do them differently. And when you practice, that's the big key thing here. Okay, we have people out there that don't want to do their own work. They want other people to do the work for them, and even instigate in what they think of a control sense of your own file sphere integration. That's why it's like you're teaching retards too. Their whole setup is like, you the game, you the experiment, you the like thing that we can't figure out how to do ourselves, and too lazy to learn on our own. Too incompetent to learn on our own. And then too, that's why it's the schema nature. Like I said, I have lots of words and things written down to describe more, but this is not a planned out thought, matriculation stream or something. So, but it's like, we're the people that are the joke, like, oh, you believe in God. Oh, you fucking retard for believing in God. Isn't that funny? Let's play on them. Let's make them suffer. Because you're so fucking stupid that you would believe. She believed. And I even talk to other people, about some of the nature of things that have been occurring in my life. And I tell them, I was like, if you want to call it witchcraft, go right ahead. But when the project sort of things start to surface, and they're parallel fraudulent quantum entanglement entrapments that are collisionary, sort of spinning, sort of physics vernacular, sort of metaphysics then cross line above and below, sort of nature of carrier to a relationship for how you compartmentalize everything that is under those circumstances. So whenever we're these molecules and these atoms, shifting states, exchanging, integrating, separating, awareness sort of cross the lines of what is acceptable, ways of explaining something. Because that's the thing too, back to like the writing and the saying and the acting out and being, it's a barrier check to one's own skills and resources for how they source themselves. So a lot of us, in certain ways too, we're not asking for anything from other people. We're other people. Those are those people. So it's not even like, damn, this asshole I met, fuck. Like, it's like he knew from the gate that, I was like a hit point for him to fucking whatever with, because a big thing about a narcissist and an abuser and stuff too is like, it's the secret. It's the, I'm not going to tell you. It's that you can be my experiment at home. I'm going to do it to you for me so I can get something out of it. I'm going to hide. I'm going to lie. And then continue to make this person who could just be left alone you could just fucking leave, you know. But no, that other woman, for example, people, these are not just me, you know. And then when it streams and funnels in, you start to see some of the big pot in the mix with some people. Because you're like, are you a fucking Nazi? You know, project, motherfucker. You fucking like whatever sort of situation you got going over there. Or are you an altered state of this motherfucking sort of a situation that you got going on out there? You know, and because you never know completely, you know. And even they are propellers of unawareness, I would say, as far as, did they know they were a fucking scumbag 7 years ago and starting practice, you know, dark, whatever sort of things, manipulation, gaslighting, you know, like I said, you know, women come into men's life too, have their children or whatever, completely fuck them over and then go, you know, whatever. So it's not just me. It's like not just me, you know. So that's why I say there's like the bigger sort of waves crashing down into like, we got some counterfeit sort of people that are prostituting technology in a way that causes people to, you know, disassociate, you know, get confused and detached from reality, you know. And then I have these primed registration sources, you know, and did I pull them together in a sort of, you know, centrifugal way, if you will, that said, you know, oh, okay, now I can get these three, just line up, fucking smash their atoms basically up and get one dummy doll out of that one and then go here up here. You know what I'm saying? Or do these dummy dolls know each other already? Or, like I said, I just woke up. Or are these dummy dolls like programs, even sort of things in a way? You know, it's like people say it has psychopaths there. Is that the same sort of family genetics? You know what I mean? And it's all like, I hate you, I hate my mother, I gotta wear her dress. I'm Norman. You know, so you get psych cues. You know, it's like, it's very much like, why do you have to cause such derangement? You know, because you like to pick on people that like believe, basically. You know, that's what gets you off. That's your high. Tell me how it feels. Then tell me all about what's going on so I can steal your information. And keep busting a move on out with everybody else's shit. Fucking touch you here, touch you there, fuck you there, fuck you there, fuck your brains up there, fuck your brains up there. I'm gonna make it look like you did it. Blah, blah, blah. These are the 6 things people say. And so many of you are like, you know, oh my God, I've so heard that before. You know, like, oh, it's the best thing for you. You know, it's abuser, sort of whatever. Somebody who like couldn't really hang out and be honest under your own sort of awareness with them. And like I said, your friends like, they all know something not right with that person. You know? Excuse me. Wow, but you've gotten away from that person yet. You know? And my friend is like, you just don't hang out with them. And I was like, bro, I don't hang out with that stuff. You know what I mean? Like over a year. And like I can like trace back to so many things that I'm just like, oh yeah, you were doing this thing I see all those years ago, now that I see now. And you said this thing because you was making fun of me to my face type of stuff. Because that's what you into, you know? When you could have just left, you didn't have to be fucking whoever and doing whatever. And being like, fuck this bitch, whatever. You could have just left. Nobody was missing you. I left you like, oh my God, like the first fucking year I got with you. You know what I'm saying? Type of shit too, basically. So it's just, you know. So, but how deep do they know what they know? and what you like turn them on to, because they got a game plate, people, to learn to read. Especially when you have no empathy, Shade. You're like, oh my god, I gotta like figure out how to like figure out stuff so I can use it for myself and wear it and then give it off to somebody else and fuck them next too. Thank you, bitch. I'll go fuck you for the rest of my days wearing you. Fuck my mom. I fucking hate her. You know, and so it's all about conducting. You're conducting energy. Okay? You're chasing, pushing, exchanging, rearranging, becoming what the mind and sense of self and perception of the objects that you're around and interacting with. You know, that's how like manifestation works a lot. So, but at the sense of the whole experience, like the person that's being drained and abused and stuff, they're the stupid one. You know, I'm the nothing fucking piece of bitch, nothing, you know, and I'm nobody, nothing, and they want to watch me die, and they want to watch me kill myself, and they want to laugh about it, you know what I mean? So like, and it's the same for many people that live with narcissists and stuff. Like, you know that no matter what you do to try and improve, and they have no empathy for you either. So if you were raped, or you are getting sober, or you are somebody maybe who's like coming out of some developmental crisis, you know, they're not going to have any roots to tap in to even sympathize with you, to even kind of give you that sort of edge of an experience to say, oh, I see you're going through some change. It's going to be different for you. Going to take a minute for you. You know what I mean? And even as you're progressing, you know, say maybe like you didn't get 8 or 9 or 10 rings on the bar in a line. You only got 3 or 4. You know what I mean? So, you know, I mean, like, I genuinely, you know, heard a man basically say about his 12-year-old daughter that, you know, because he, you know, doesn't have patience, you know, doesn't have the skills, you know, but yet there he is working with mentally ill people. There he was, like, you know, harassing and hurting and abusing me and stuff. And in on, like, I believe, like, a gang stalking thing to, like, hurt me and abuse me and use me and stuff and mock me and stuff. Even though it's like, well, that's the mother of your children. Even though, like, she did this for you and she did that for you. And, like, you know, so you could have done this, you know, like, sort of like everything, like, everyday people. Again, we're back to everyday people. So propositioning what it looks like to have a sense of reality based upon everyone's experience in a lot of ways, because it's a general state of affairs when it comes to the human experience in certain cases. So this idea that, you know, this person could have been some sort of other upper deck sort of example, instead chose, like many, to be those people that would rather hurt you, torment you, you know, abuse you, mock you, and basically people that, you know, do you want to get better? Do you want to get sober? You know, do you want to do the work? Do you want to like actually believe, or do you want to like make up something and say that, oh yeah, I believe now, and it's a woman, that's God, and I want her to die? You know, because that's what I heard. That's how sick these people are, you know. And so like they want to merge sort of senses of awareness based off of other people's sort of like experiences and such too, and, you know, conjure whatever sort of belonging that would finally maybe suit them, even though these are the type of people that could never be satisfied in a way that would even allow for, like, you know, it's like they're chasing the dragon, you know, they're chasing the high of satisfaction that they have to do on their own, but keep looking outside for other people and other sources and other definitions of changed and manipulated and mind-fucking reasons to make themselves feel stabilized. And we all know that nobody important will ever hear this. And that it's not 100% anything new. But it's new enough to know that, like, I would like to say that I'm aware of it. So, I don't know what the government's doing, you know. I don't know what the Middle East is doing, you know. I feel like something is not strange, but strange. And it's a little strange. I'm trying to not be some parallel synopsis to feed into the delusion of others. But then I'm always, even just said to my friend, he's like, you just, don't fuck with those people. And I'm like, well, they're not like, in my life still, it's like you have that energy, because you have trauma and stuff, and you have like a personality and a person stuff. And so we're like wheels and people and energy and forces. And you're like, I have to be something, It's just a shame that somebody like wasn't like, oh, here, don't do this, or like, here's this to use, what I mean? Because I had no guidance and no protection, any of that sort of stupid shit that like people like to talk about. I guess like you're not allowed to, touch because it's not gonna happen for you, sort of stuff. So it's just really weird because it's just like I could say like so many things about some like stuff that's just relevant but still off the cuff, and I'm just kind of like, I didn't want to know, like, if you could have like never abused me so much, sort of stuff, you know what I mean? Especially like the culty people on purpose or whatever it was online, and I go around and my ex and just whatever goes back. Because I feel like people wake up or something, or like, because like I was saying, they're like programs or something, because like I don't know, but it feels weird because like I could like explain it to so many different things, like, because that's what the world is. It's like we're shadow schisming or whatever. We're like parallel, aligning sort of manifesting abilities for our intentions of what we're perceiving our awareness to be as a shared reality experience. So